Okay, good morning, everybody. This is د.زلفى. Today we'll continue our literary sessions and we'll study something about drama. Drama is a literary genre, but it is different from novels or short stories or poetry. Okay? In what way is it different? It is written to be performed on the stage, on a theater, not to be read like a novel or a short story or poetry. This is the main difference between novel and drama. You have to know that sometimes novels are rewritten in a form of dialogue and performed on stage. Let's see this definition, which is produced by Webster's English Dictionary. Drama is a composition in verse or in prose. It is written in verse or in prose. Now, Shakespearean drama, which is the most famous, is all written in verse, okay? Ahmed Shawqi also wrote drama in verse, okay? But it is also written in prose. It is intended to be portrayed on theaters, to portray life or character or tell a story, usually involving conflicts. It is a conflict. Whenever you write literary works, you show conflict. A novel includes conflict. A novella includes conflict. So a short story includes conflict, and also drama includes conflicts and emotions, of course. But whenever there is conflict, there are emotions through action and dialogue. It is portrayed through action and dialogues and typically designed for theatrical performance. It should be shown on a stage in a theater. It is written for theatrical performance. Okay? Now, drama is written in verse or in prose presenting a story. This is another definition. Drama is written in verse or prose presenting a story in pantomime. Pantomime means to act or to perform actions without speaking. Without speaking, you see some actors in the stage show what the ideas or communicate ideas just through actions. No speech or no dialogue containing conflict characters, particularly the ones who perform in front of the audience, okay, on the stage. So we call this type of drama as miming. Now, the person who writes drama for stage directions is known as a dramatist or a playwright. You remember the one who writes novels, we call him a novelist. The one who writes poetry, we call him a poet. So, and the one who writes drama, we call him a dramatist or a playwright. This is just a general idea about drama in general. Then in the second video, we'll move to the Palestinian drama, particularly Palestinian drama. Two main types. I say main types because there are some types which are not main. Now, two main types of drama, tragedy and comedy. What is comedy? Comedy, commedia, you see it in Arabic, commedia, something that makes you laugh. Okay, comedies provide a happy conclusion, a happy end. The intention of the dramatist in comedies is to make the audience laugh. Hence, they use unusual circumstances, characters, and witty remarks. Okay, they create unusual circumstances, imagine certain characters which make people laugh. But you know, even comedy sometimes is symbolic. Sometimes it is symbolic. Okay, it makes people laugh, but there is something hidden behind. They communicate a message through comedy. Okay? Tragedy. Tragedy, it is very common in Arabic, we say tragedia. Okay, tragedy, tragic dramas use darker themes such as disasters, pain, and death. Protagonist or the hero of drama often have a tragic flow, a tragic error, a very bad error, a very bad mistake, a very bad sin. Okay, this the tragic flow or sin is one of the characteristics that leads the protagonist to his or to their downfalls, to his disastrous end, okay, which generally you get very sad while watching drama, or at the end of drama, all the events are, tragedy, at the end of tragedy, or while watching a tragedy, you find yourself involved in sad feelings, or at least something that you hate, or you don't like, or you don't accept. So, what's the difference between drama and play? A lot of people confuse between these two expressions. Drama is written in script, or the written script. Drama is the written script, and play is what performed on the theater. And the same script, written script, is played on the theater, which is called a play. Now, the Palestinian theater, we'll take a short part here about the Palestinian theater, then we'll move the other part in the next video. The first Palestinian theater had seen light, or emerged, in 1834, which means before 200 years ago, before the Arab theater began. We can say that the theater started in Palestine before the Arab theater began, because Palestine is a holy land. It's open to all cultures in the world, receives and gives its culture, and receives cultures from all of the world. Now, pilgrims come to Palestine, Christians, Jews, and even Muslims go to Jerusalem. So every year, hundreds or thousands and thousands of people come to visit Holy Land, the holy places in the Holy Land of Palestine. So it is open to different cultures. That's why the Palestinian theater emerged before theater in other Arab countries. It passed 3 stages. The first stage is before 1948, before Nakba, and the second between 1948 and 1967, the war between Nakba and the war of 1967, when all of Palestine was lost. And the third one is between 1967 and 2000. What causes the rise of the theater movement in Palestine? As I told you, that Palestine is an open country for all cultures because it is a holy land, receives people from around the world. Now, what helps the theater to emerge and to rise is schools, universities, foreign and Arab bands, the effort of association, clubs, municipalities, press, broadcasting station, and stage festival. Also, missionary schools, missionary and national schools. Missionary, we mean by missionary are those schools who are established in a certain country to spread religion. Now in Palestine, we have the Friends and the Friars and the Rosary schools. In the past, their aim was to spread Christian religion, Christianity, Christianity, Jesus religion, okay? Of course, as Palestine is a Muslim country, allows all religions and nationalities to stay and to practice activities. So these schools, which are teaching in French and in English, activated interpretation and translation of dramatic works, and so they contributed to the rise of the Palestinian theater. Thank you very much. We'll continue in the next video. We'll start another phase. Okay.